the Nissan Juke is one of the most iconic cars that have been released in the last 10 years. It even created its own segment. And recently, we've just released one of the brand new models that's coming out this year. And the one behind me is the old one. So we're going to spend today looking at the differences that come from the old model and what they've put on the new one. And the launch has been so exclusive that even as a main dealer, I've not been able to go out and have a look. But the one question on everybody's mind is, how do you reinvent such an icon? And this is how. Today we're going to be looking at the Techna, which is what this one is, and in the new model that's now going to be known as a Techna Plus. So from the old Marmite design, which was bulbous headlights at the top, bulbous main head beams as well, it's now been sort of sleekened off and reimagined. So we've got a nice touch where it comes in line with the bonnet with these headlights, and also the new design all the way through. Nissan are releasing some new colours with this model, and they are going to be burgundy and Fuji sunset red. And from the Techna up, we're going to be able to look at also a black exterior pack, which is going to give you different mirrors, different coloured roof, which you're going to be able to get black and silver. And also those two fantastic new colours that we're going to have are going to be available from the get-go, which is awesome. The Juke was always known for coming with a huge amount of technology, and that's only continued. But to go from the existing model, if we take a look at the existing dash, it's got a 5-inch screen, and it does come with some fantastic features as all-round cameras, but that's only been improved. Now the new one is coming with suede interiors, it's coming with cream leather, it's coming with all these different things that make a huge difference, but also accentuating that sort of cabin space that's going to be coming, and also including the drive modes. Now the original design was actually, if you don't know, focused on a motorbike, and that's where it came from, and that's still been taken into account with the new one. But what I can say is we're really looking forward to seeing the Apple CarPlay, the Android Auto. Even on a Techna Plus standard, it's going to come with ProPilot now, which is phenomenal if you've ever used it. But one of my favourite features on the new one that the Duke's never had is that heated windscreen. Rear cabin space has always been somewhat of a problem for the Duke, and they have actually done quite a good job of the new one. But just to start with, you're going to get 11mm more headroom. Now I'm a good 5'10", and actually headroom I'm okay in the back of here, but the biggest factor for me is going to be that new 58mm worth of knee space, which is massive. So you may well remember this old chunky plastic part that used to sit in the boot of the existing first Duke. Now they went from 251 litres of boot space to 354 in the 2014 revamp, and that's now been changed to a huge 422, which is only 8 smaller than the Qashqai, which is the main family car that Nissan brought out way back when. But what we do want to see is this part here of the boot, this bulbous exterior, has now been removed because that was actually made for the American market. Now the new Duke has been made by a European design team and a European market focus. So this sort of exterior has now come out to give you that extra boot space and remove this big bulbous chunky bumper. 2 new engines are going to be coming out with the launch model this year, and that is a 1-litre manual and a 1-litre DCT, and that's a dual clutch transmission, which is going to give us a much smoother ride through the gears up and down. Luckily for some members of staff, they're going to be flying out to Barcelona this month, which they're all excited for, so please keep a lookout on our social media channels and make sure that you follow us. We're going to be having a launch night on the 14th of November, which we're going to have the brand new Duke in the showroom for you all to come and see. And shortly after, we're going to be having demonstrators as well, so book in for your test drives. And also at the moment we can take orders, so if you are interested and you would like us to order you a car, give us a call. We've got Hanley, Crewe and Northwich, and we look forward to seeing you very soon.